All right, it's a little before 8 o'clock, and I am going through the building here at CE, right along the Appalachian Trail. And first thing this morning, I got a pretty good little climb, but I'm not going too far, and I'm slack packing again. Goodbye, Neil Gap. You're a pretty cool place, but I have places to go. There is Blood Mountain on the side I descended yesterday. Got some pretty good views this morning. It is colder, it's really chilly. I'm dressed in layers today. Probably will have to pull some of those off, but for now, feels pretty good. There's a nice little campsite here, just a short climb up from Neil's. Pretty decent view up here too. Okay, first hill, and I've already taken off 2 layers. Trying to manage that sweat buildup. You don't want to sweat out your layers and then find out later that you need them for warmth. So onward and upward. Woods are very pretty today. Wet, but pretty. Here, about 2/3 of the way up behind Neil's. It's a really nice couple of campsite areas. Up here at the top, or near the top, the woods are misty and eerie this morning. Very pretty. All right, we have a little place here, trailside, where something's been looking for some food. Not sure what it is. Hogs, bears, turkeys. Something's been tearing the place up looking for something to eat. Here we have another campsite. About 1.5 miles in or so. Nice big one. Pretty views on both sides. I pulled out a little snack here. I'm going to eat this as I go. These are just honey stinger caffeinated chews. Stingerita lime. Haven't had those before, but we'll see how they are. There's a strange little fungus here. Almost looks like somebody smushed a birthday cake. There's another campsite here. I don't know, maybe 2.5 miles in from Neil. You can tell the wind is really picking up. Blowing a storm in tonight. Right now we got a tree that broke off and dropped its top right in the middle of the trail. People are kind of working their way around it, but I'm sure the Georgia Appalachian Trail Club will have this cleaned up before too long. I'm back to walking in the mist again, in the fog. I guess you could say I'm up in the clouds. Gives the forest an eerie look. I got a little bit of rain starting on me too. There's another nice campsite here at the top of the mountain before you make the big drop into Testany Gap. Right on the very tip top. Okay, today is feeling like a bit of a slog, but that's okay. It's been super windy off and on, and it's chillier, but all days won't be beautiful, perfect days. So I'm just trying to get some miles in today so I can get that done. I think tonight we're going to come off and stay somewhere in a town. Supposed to be a lot of rain tonight and tomorrow. So tomorrow will probably be a 0 day. And for those who maybe aren't hikers and don't know all the lingo, a 0 day is when you don't hike any miles. And a Nero day is when you hike just a few miles. In other words, nearly 0. Still got a couple miles to go till I reach Tennessee Gap. And hopefully my friend will be there for me. And then I may go ahead and hike on up to Hogpen Gap, depending on what the weather's doing. Well, the trees look super creepy in the fog. What's up with that tree? Well, there is supposed to be a view from here. And I suppose there is. I can see a few trees. Another campsite here at the top. There's a little section as you start to come down into Tennessee where the blazes are painted on the rocks again. So watch for that. And I am on my way down Tennessee. More blazes on rocks. You can kind of see how steeply the trail goes down. I think I drop about 1,000 feet in a mile, if I remember correctly. More of that beautiful misty forest. Okay, I did a little bit of a plan change. I'm kind of doing a flip-flop today. Which flip-flops when you go one direction and then you turn around and go the other direction. And what I did, I met my friend at Tennessee Gap, and Hogpen Gap's only about a mile up trail, not even that far to drive. So I had her drive me up to Hogpen, and I am doing down from Hogpen to Tennessee, which gives me another 9/10 of a mile. We are waiting on a room, which should hopefully be ready about maybe 1 o'clock. And so that should make the timing about right today.
We made it to Blairsville, Georgia, where we had lunch at the Hole-in-the-Wall restaurant while we were waiting for a room at the Seasons Inn. It ended up being a really enjoyable meal with delicious food, and we were happy to get a room for a couple of days at the Seasons Inn, which is a really nice hiker-friendly hotel.
Rosie has decided to come off trail for a 0 day since the weather is fierce. She may be a fierce beast, but she still doesn't like cold and rain. Right, Rowan?